Hi everyone, welcome back to AE Tech. In today's video, I will be showing you how to perform whip and tongue grafting on citrus plants. A reliable and professional method to combine two compatible plants for better growth and fruiting. Whip and tongue grafting is a technique where both the rootstock and the scion are cut in a slanted way, then interlocked using a small tongue-like cut. This creates a strong union between the two plants and ensure good contact for faster healing. Now, the first thing to do is to select a matching scion from a desired citrus variety. So today, in this grafting technique, I will be using a citrus variety, a mandarin citrus. So this is a Chinese S3 Satsuma mandarin. This is another good variety of Satsuma. This one is known as Chinese S3 Satsuma. It's different from the normal or Wari Satsuma mandarin. This is the grafting knife I will be using for this graft. These have already been disinfected with rubbing alcohol to prevent any infection on the graft. Here, the grafting tape I will be using is a folded plastic sellotape. And also I will be using this plastic nylon bag, this small nylon bag, to cover the scion after grafting. Now to start the grafting process, the first step is to remove all the thorns and the leaves on the stems of the rootstock with your grafting knife. Now, after successfully removing all the thorns and leaves from the rootstock stem, select the part of the stem that perfectly match with the diameter of the scion that you're using for the graft. Before you start making the cut, you can also trim off the excess part of the scion. If the scion is too much in length, you can trim off the excess. Now make a clean slanting cut about 4 to 5 centimeters long on the scion, just like I'm doing on the video. Then make a small downward slide in the center of the slant. This is the tongue cut. The tongue helps both the pieces lock together firmly. Now repeat the same process on the rootstock stem. So here you cut off the part of the stem that you will be grafting on. Make the same clean slanting cut about 4 to 5 centimeters long. After that, gently make a small downward slide in the center of the slant. This is the tongue cut. This will help the both pieces lock together. The pieces from or the cut from the scion and the rootstock to lock together in place. Now at this stage, you gently insert the scion into the rootstock. Carefully feed the scion onto the rootstock so that their tongues interlock and the cambium layers align. After inserting the scion, you properly inspect if both the scion and the rootstock are properly aligned and matching together. Once the fit is tight, wrap the graft union with your grafting tape. So I'll be wrapping it with my grafting tape. You wrap it firmly and gently to prevent moisture loss. After wrapping up the grafting union tightly and gently, you tie the end of the grafting tape to hold and secure the graft tightly. Finally, you have to cover the graft with this small nylon transparent bag. Place the grafted plant in a shaded, humid area for about 3 weeks to a month. Keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. After about a month of grafting, you should notice new growth. This is the grafted citrus plant after a month and 2 weeks of grafting and allowing the graft to heal. At this point, you can see the successful shoots coming out from the bud that are left from the scion. So I will pinch off the excess bud and allow one shoot to grow. This is to concentrate all the nutrients that the plant is getting to this one particular shoot for it to grow and grow successfully. Now this is the plant after allowing it to grow for extra more 3 weeks. This is to allow the plant mature properly and allow the leaves to harden. So you can see how the plant is looking now. At this point, it is time to remove the grafting tape. So you remove the grafting tape to allow the healed stem or the healed grafts to develop properly. So I'm carefully unwrapping the grafting tape from the graft union, and you can see how successful the graft is and how they successfully join together as one plant. Now, this is the part where the scion and the rootstock were matched together and joined. So you can see how it's perfectly healed. This is a very successful graft, a very successful graft union you're seeing. This technique gives a very strong joint and a high success rate. It is perfect for citrus species like lemons, mandarin, and oranges, especially when you want to combine a hardy rootstock with a high yield scion. Here is the plant after an additional 2 weeks of growing and hardening. And that's it. You have just learned how to successfully perform the whip and tongue grafting technique for citrus plants. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel AE Fan Tech, and don't forget to turn on the notification so you don't miss out on more fruit grafting and farming tutorials.